Hey, welcome back to the Experience Show. My name is Blake, and today we're doing a deck breakdown of the deck that I'm playing here at the Reaper Game Store here in Denton, Texas. We're about to do our local Tuesday night sorcery. I wanted to show some of the deck that I'm playing. So I'm playing here the Witch, and this is the promo card from Alpha Investments. And we're going to go through, we're just going to start off with the auras, and so it's got an aggro Witch Burn deck. And so we're playing 3 copies of Thunderbolt. It basically can be 12 points of damage. It comes down at the end of turn, dealing 3 damage to an enemy in the 4x4 region. And so hopefully I'm able to cast this with a tower on turn 3 and be able to deal a lot of pressure to our opponent's avatar. We'll also use it as removal. Because the Witch has the tap ability that says curse your opponent's avatar, their next spells cost 1 more. We can combo that up with Maddening Bells to be a really strong disruption package within this aggro deck. Because we're playing aggressive burn, similar to the Avatar of Air deck, we're going to be playing Devil's Eggs as ways to be able to continue to chip away and add extra sustained damage to our opponents. They release so many charge minions with Arthurian Legends, and we are playing a lot of charge minions here. We're going to start off with 3 of the War Horse that has charge, may carry an ally. 3 of the Red Cap Prowlies that has charge, and if they don't attack, which trust me, they're going to get in and attack every turn, but they die. And we're going to, so we have Boudica here, incredibly strong. Other allies have +3 power while successfully attacking sites. You can play her down and then play a whole bunch of different charge minions and be able to get in quite a bit of damage. Brother Knight is a really strong, it's 4 mana for 3 power, 2 defense. And it says Genesis, search your spellbook or hand for a Brother's Knight and summon it here. And then you shuffle your deck. Really strong card because basically for 4 mana, you're getting 2 different bodies with 3 attack each. Sticking with the charge theme here, we're playing the Gyre Hippogriff, kind of a staple. We're playing the max 3 copies of that. And then what I'm trying out here is Monstrous Lion. It has charge, cannot attack sites. However, this is kind of like removal. And removal that can potentially stick around and then continue to apply pressure. You can grapple shot over to your opponent. You can have Warhorse, Carrier Lion. There's a lot of things that you can do to go ahead and get the Monstrous Lion in there and potentially attack your opponent's avatar. Staying with charge, we have Patrolman Cavalry here with charge, 4 mana, 3 power. Just gets in there and is aggressive. And we have 3 copies of Discarion Riders, which same thing is charge, but it has an awesome ability that may be cast to a site without enemies. As you can tell, we're playing air and fire, and so there's a couple of really strong knights that we're going to be playing, or sirs rather. So we have Sir Lamarck, which has Deathrite strike each nearby enemy, and so if you're here, you're striking everybody in this 4x4 square, and that can kill 4 extra damage to an avatar. So it's not really a minion that sometimes they even want to remove, but they will want to remove this Surveillance here that has whenever Surveillance strikes an avatar, destroy that avatar's site, and then burrow other minions and artifacts there. Really strong with grapple shots, and to help us get mobility and be attacking our opponents, we are playing 3 copies of Blink. And there was a new removal card printed in here for Air, which I'm definitely playing in the other deck I'm playing tonight, which is Avatar of Air. And that's going to be cast into exile. It says shuffle target minion, occupying an allied site into its owner's spellbook. Really good 2 mana, and go ahead and get removal. We're playing a mix of a burn package here. We have 2 magic missiles, 2 fire bolts. We really could play 4 of one or the other, but because of the mix, I didn't want to go into a situation where maybe I don't have fire, I don't have air. So I went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and just play 1 of each. Now, those are really good because they're shooting projectiles, but I still like the ability to be able to drop a lightning bolt to deal 3 damage, and that can sometimes, you don't have to be in the line of sight of the Witch, and that's what can make lightning bolt just a little bit better. We talked a little bit about grapple shot already, but we're playing 3 copies of grapple shot for Surveillance, for our Monstrous Lion. Really strong. A lot of these minions, actually all of these minions have 3 power except for Monstrous Lion that has 4. But what you can tell is this deck would have a hard time removing big creatures, and so we are playing 2 Chaos Twister and 2 Infiltrate to try to get rid of some of those big minions. this might be too many top ends because of the cast of exiles, and we're trying to be aggressive. So it is possible maybe if you don't like playing Chaos Fisher, I wouldn't hate swapping these out and playing 2 additional copies of Magic Missiles and Firebolts. That's the whole point of playing at local, so we can test out different things and we can see exactly what this deck needs in order to be successful. So on the sites, this is some of the first times that I'm building 50-30 decks. And the sites was something that I wanted to be mindful of because there were times where I did not have the threshold that I needed. And so I was trying to be really intentional with the thresholds that I was playing in this deck because there was a lot of 2 threshold spells. And I wanted to be really careful and intentional to make sure that I was able to cast my spells on time. And now to help in the casting of spells, we do have these new tri-sites, and they can definitely be effective, and we will be using those. However, I'm actually not playing any colorless sites. If you saw the deck tech video that I just played recently, you would have noticed I had town in here. But I went ahead and cut the town because I really want to be playing 4 or 5 sites. And so I didn't like that if I played a town, that would make it really hard for me to cast my threshold. So we were talking about the duels, and we're playing the observatory here, Glassbury, which has air and fire, as well as Joyous Guard, which is also air and fire. So we're playing these as kind of duels, very similar to the ruins that we have. But everything else is going to provide us a threshold for the either fire or air. Because of the ramping that we're trying to do, I have 3 of the beacon. These are basically towers if your opponent is playing out minions. We are playing 2 each of the towers, and I'm going to try it in the 40-20 meta. I only like playing 1 of each tower because it feels bad to draw the second one. However, I really needed the extra air sites, and I like the extra mana that it provides, and so went ahead and played 2 of each. We're going to give that a shot. Treetop Hideout is really good for this type of aggressive deck, where we can go ahead and attack in with one of our charge minions and get it stealth, making it really hard for our opponents to remove, giving them extra damage that they're able to deal. Now, for fire sites, we're playing quite a few really strong utility sites, and since we're on the Cursed Land playmat, I think it's only fair that we play the Cursed Land. Now, this is an interesting card because on the draw, this is actually a card that I would mulligan away, and versus one I would keep when I'm on the play. Because if I'm on the play, I can play it right here on this site, and that actually will deal a lot of damage and put a lot of pressure on our opponents. However, if I am on the draw, they're already playing their site here, then I play this on my second turn, they can just play to their back row, not take any damage, and then I have to play up, potentially taking 2 or 4 more damage. So really good on the draw, but it's actually more balanced than maybe I felt whenever I first played it. But a similar card that has that kind of feel here is the Poisonous Well. And Poisonous Well has Genesis. Enemy avatars lose 1 life for each nearby site that they control. If you're ever able to get it over here, if your opponent's only playing on the back row, you're able to play it here. I mean, that's only 3 damage here on this exceptional site. Really, really strong. Because we wanted to make sure that we had plenty of fire sites, we are playing 3 Forge. There might be better options here for us, but if we don't have, we have a slow turn 2, maybe we can go ahead and play a Forge out to be able to grab a lance that we can play in with one of our charge units. And I think these others are going to be no-brainers. River of Flame, really strong because it's a spellcaster playing lots of spells. Vesuvius, as soon as that becomes online, it's a way that we can deal 3 damage and its removal. Smokestacks, we're not playing a lot of beasts, and so we can hopefully turn off our opponent's beast site if needed, as well as provide some disruption if we're playing against Avatar of Air. But perhaps the site that I underevaluated the most, Fields of Cannon. I don't know how I could underevaluate this. It has Genesis, each player choose one of their minions and kill the rest. Because of the 3 fire threshold, sometimes it's not turned on immediately. But this is basically a free death dealer, if you think about it. You're able to keep a minion on your side, which is like your 4 power left over a death dealer leave. Sure, your opponent gets one, but this costs no mana. And so a lot of the times I will hold this into the late game, keeping a side in my hand. And then when my opponent's board gets a little bit too big, boom, play down the fields. And that can be a really good, big game changer here. But this is what we're playing tonight here at the locals. So hopefully you'll be able to see some gameplays of this here shortly. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the gameplay video.
All right, let's do it.
Nice.
So I'll be on the play.
It's an interesting opening hand.
Okay.
I really like having these together.
We'll have to ship that one back and that back. It's a little slow, but I'll do that. We'll go ahead and put this one back. I don't know. No. That's probably fine. Okay. Yeah. 1 and 1.
Do I throw this? No, I keep it. Yeah, I think I am only going to throw back a sight. I think this is right to keep.
All right. Well, good luck, sir.
You as well.
We're going to tap our witch, play out of ruins, and we'll pass.
We'll draw a spell. All right. Actually, not really what I wanted to draw, but here we are. Okay, we'll have to play an Island Leviathan and pass.
Untap. Draw.
Oh, and a core.
Oh, all right.
Name of this core, sorry.
And Vesuvius, and pass.
Whew, far away from casting that. Wrong one. Floodplain. Sunken Treasure.
Hey, you can cast in the void?
No, you choose which one it goes under.
I choose which one it goes under. Is it a water site?
Yep, an allied, so one of my water sites.
Okay, I'm an opponent's choice. Very cool. We'll have you go over there.
Seems good. I will pass.
All right. I will untap, draw, tap for a tower. Go 4 mana. And we're going to play a Sir Balin.
Oh, no.
Right in front of you. And we'll pass.
That's pretty spooky. Oh, brother. Oh, man. That's very not good. Well, we're going to get 3 submerged frogs.
Oh, I don't have any frog tokens. You have frogs?
I don't think I do, actually. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh, Sir Balin is going to wreck me. Other minions and artifacts. Oh, that hurts.
Now I'm just sad I didn't play the Sunken Treasure under you.
All right, all right. I am not gonna do. I'm gonna lose my core. I'm gonna pass. 3 damage.
All right, so we're gonna untap.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna take a sight. Oh no. We're gonna tap. We're gonna play my new favorite site, Poisonous Well.
Cool.
Hit you for 3.
15.
Go to 4 mana. Go ahead, attack in, turn your Island Leviathan into rubble. And does it bury the core or destroy the core?
Right. Destroy the Avatar site, then burrow other minions and artifacts there.
Got it. Okay, and we have 4 mana, so we're going to cast a Brother's Knight.
Oh my god.
And somewhere in there, Brother Knight number 2. Whew. All right, and I will pass.
We are going to draw a site. Right? No, I shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're going to draw a site. Oh. I can do that too. Okay. Yeah, I'll draw a site. Okay. Can you have another dice?
I do. Leave it a frog under here?
Yeah. So, well, they spawn submerged.
Yeah.
So, one on top tapped. The other 2 are going to move over here, and one of them will pick that up.
Okay.
I'll do bottom for submerged, top for on surface. So, they're both submerged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then that one's on top, but he's tapped. They're all tapped. I mean, funnily enough, I just don't. Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. We got plays. All right. We got 3 submerged here. Because I'm not going to use this for me. I'm going to play an undertow here. And I will move one of them over there. He will pick up the treasure. And then he'll move to the surface.
Sounds good.
And then I draw 2 cards. I will draw a spell and a sight. So we have used no mana. Oh man, that's what we need. All right. The other 2 will come to the surface. So they're all on the surface. And I am just going to take a whole bunch of damage, I think. 3, 6, 9, put me to 5. And then on my next turn, we were just so close. Sorry, I'm going to change this. Can I get another dice? We're thinking long term here. There we go. That one's underneath from here. Top, submerged. I only have 3 mana. I'm going to pass.
All right, so we're going to untap, draw.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead, come in. So that's 3,
11,
6, 9,
5.
We're gonna charge in,
2.
and then we're gonna witch, make you lose 2 life.
That's
take you to door.
Insane. Yep.
And I will pass turn.
All right. I'm so close. I think I have to draw a sight. Oh, brother. Yeah, that's game.
Hey, that's what 2 out of 3s are for.
Yeah. Sir Ballin, I had the snowball, and if you didn't bury this, and I also had the Peace Stone in hand. And a replication even. But Sir Ballin, if it was not Sir Ballin, it was fine. But because it was specifically him. Oh, man. Killer. All right.
All right. You're taking the play this time?
Yes, sir. Some cards that I'm a lot happier to see in this matchup.
All right, we're just gonna put the singular sight back. Uh-oh, got scribe bugged.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. 2 spells, 1 sight. I'm putting back. I'm a little bit on the fence about 1, but all right, cool. That's fine. Cool. All right, ready? Play a Lighthouse and pass.
Right, we're gonna take a sight. We will tap. What is this? Glastonbury? Glastonbury tour? And we'll pass.
I'm gonna draw a sight as well. All right. I'm gonna play another Lighthouse and a Tide Naiads on top. I'll pass.
Untap. Let's go ahead and draw. Tap for a sad Treetop hideout.
Love that.
And I'll pass.
Babbling Brook. And, yep, I'm gonna read that one. Minions atop nearby sites are disabled.
Okay.
No charging, no charging. And we're gonna play a Mariner's Curse.
Sounds good.
And I will pass.
All right. Untap. All right, let's draw. We're gonna tap. Where do I want to play? Let's go here. Go to 4 mana. Cast Thunderstorm. And I will pass turn, and we'll do evens. Odds will be your avatar.
Cool.
Even. Tide Naiads is gone. And pass. This goes to 2.
Draw spell. Lone Tower up to 5. Abundance.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap. And we'll draw spell. Let's tap. Play Cursed Lands. Over here. And play out your favorite avatar, Sir Balin.
No.
And I will pass turn, striking your avatar for 3.
17.
And go ahead.
Huh. Might get a little greedy. Well, you got a lot of spells in your hand there. I'm going to draw a sight. That's a good one. Kelp Caverns. These two will stay on bottom. This one on top. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well.
What's up?
Playing a site and activating in the same turn. It's all good. I know what Sir Balin does, and unfortunately, actually, I'm fine if I take a hit from him. So, I'm gonna pass.
We're gonna untap, draw. We're gonna tap to have you lose 2 life. We are going to come in and attack you for 3.
12.
Hippogriff, and attack for 3.
9.
And I will pass turn.
And I'll take 3.
Take 3.
6.
And let's get dispelled.
Draw a spell. Love Potion. Replicate.
Okay.
Activate. I'll take both of them. I'll pass turn.
Oh, that's right. They're still tapped. Very cool. It's a little bit on the rude side. I will admit, a little bit on the rude side. You're at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. We'll draw. We're gonna tap to have you lose 2 life. And we're gonna play Monstrous Lion here. Charge. Can't attack sites, but it can swing in and attack your avatar to bring you to door.
Door.
And with that, I will pass turn.
What is he? 3, 4? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Draw a spell. How are you playing Lightning Bolt? Almost assuredly. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'll start with an Unlikely Alliance and draw 2. 4 mana left. Do I want any... Do I want a sight? Not this turn. I'll draw 2 spells. 4 mana left. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We'll come in for 3.
17.
We'll activate Flood and go here. So it's flooded until I activate again. 4 mana left. We'll come in here for 3.
3. 14.
Since this is a water site, I'll play a cat here.
Okay.
Last mana, I'll play a mix. I'm already on door. So I don't really think... Okay, I'll pass.
So I will untap and draw. Alright, so let's go ahead. Attack Sir Balin.
Play the air. That'll be huge.
Play the...
Vengeful air and bring him back.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's make your cards in hand. There's 1. Alright, let's tap to draw a sight. Let's go ahead. Play a Raiders, and I'll pass.
Draw a spell. Oh yeah, thank you. I'll tap to draw a sight. Ooh, it's interesting. I'll attack for 3.
Go to 11.
Play Tide Naiads. 6 mana left. It'll trigger. It'll submerge. Three mana left. I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Tap. Tower. Lose 2 life.
Yep.
And Thunderstorm.
Yeah. I was worried about that.
All right, and at end of turn, I will pass. So then we'll do odds, and even will be your
All
avatar.
right.
Here, we'll use. No, I don't want to use big blue die. Sounds.
Even's the avatar. Come on.
Ah,
GG.
good game.
Oh, that was a bad job anyway.
The game plan was going to be untap, draw a site, and then play a site to give me an extra mana. Oh, he would have had to be a step forward, so I had to wait a turn.
Yeah.
But I was going to try to get him. I needed a minion over here. It would have died.
Yeah.
But I needed a minion there so I could go grapple shot, pull my witch over. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, I had it that turn because I could have grapple shot at the witch, walked the witch forward, and then bolted across.
Ah, very cool. Yeah. I considered playing that here, and I also considered moving him like in between, you know, after the bounce. But I was wanting to play around this, you know, more so. Yeah.